We'll do a little first gear pull with this. This thing is insane in first. All right, oh man, here we go. God, this thing's, oh God. This thing just pulls, man. What's up, guys? Another windy day, another beautiful day. We're back in the 3-valve king, the Mustang. I think he's got his belt slip issues fixed finally. So I do know that he told me he had ordered a turbo kit for it. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I think we're just gonna try to figure out this Pro Charger first. After the Starbird show, he got home and the belt broke right in his driveway. So I was like, that sucks. So he's been fighting this thing quite a bit. So I think that's all we're doing today with this. You know, just double checking some stuff, doing a couple pulls with it. Hopefully not getting in trouble. But yeah, he just wanted it overall checked and stuff. I'm gonna check the boost level. This thing's kind of insane. Like, I don't think I ever got it on film, like running hard, but like this thing, it scoots. Like it would beat anything I have. So I mean, it runs hard. Yeah. So let's run the quick trip. I know it's early in the morning. It's like 9 on a Sunday, which kind of, I don't want to be, this thing's loud. So I'm gonna mosey on out of here. And I am going to, I'll go to a parking lot and explain what's going on with it and stuff, and then we'll go from there. Well, I should have got that on film. This thing's driving crazy. What the hell? It's also cold too, so I didn't mess with any cold start stuff on this thing. It seemed like it did pretty good, but the weather's changed, so. Seatbelt time. All right. Up a little bit. There we go. This thing drives weird now. Like I said, it's also cold, so a cold start, so it don't have any heat in the engine, and it is not happy. So I think we're gonna probably have to mess with that. Yeah. And this one's an open loop too. Like it didn't like O2 feedback for some reason, so I just turned them off, and then it was like that when I first got it. This thing's loud. All you hear is blower. Got 100 degrees in the motor now. It's just not happy below like $2,000. So, and these cams aren't really aggressive. They're just the hot rod cams. That's probably what he was explaining. We'll mess with it. Oh, it popped right there. It like did a little backfire right there. Like just throttle tip in, so it might be some tip in stuff that I'm missing. It never did that the last tune, so like I said, we'll figure it out, definitely. Oh, come on, get in. This thing sounds gnarly though. Well, I don't see anything wrong with the tune. What's that monster crack? Oh, well. I really don't see anything wrong with the tune. I am going to go ahead and try closed loop again. Maybe I'm missing something. I mean, I'm not an expert on 3 valves or anything. I can make one run good, but I mean, so I got a stock Mustang file pulled up right here, and I'm just going to turn on these O2 sensors and see what it does. I have the Stoich set at 985. Let's go ahead and save it and flash it. Let's just see what it do. This thing just flares up so much when it starts. It's loud too. All you hear is blower. It seems happier already, so it probably just needs some fuel. Waiting for the wideband to warm up. Yeah, there it goes. So we got like a mid 14 and 0. Oh yeah. All right, let's go for a spin. I'm happy with that right now. So again, this is just a toy, so it's not like he's daily driving this damn thing or anything. The shifter though. It seems to have fixed it. I bet you it just needed fuel down low, and that was it. Oh yeah. It like fixed it right there. Just needed some fuel. We're good. For those that are unfamiliar with this thing, it's a 4.6 illuminator block. If you don't know what that is, Google it. It's got some ported heads, hot rod cams, an F1 Pro charger, big injectors, E85. This thing moves like hardcore. For a 3 valve, this thing moves. So we're about to jump on the highway right here and find out what the boost is at. And find out what the AFR is at. It should be in the 10s. All right, let's go. Jesus. It's at 10 pounds. God. This thing just fucking moves. Alright, I smelt a little burning, so I wonder if it's got belt slip still. I know he's been fighting that the entire time with this thing, so it's at 10 pounds. So I don't think I even revved it that high either, because I just saw 10 pounds and I kind of smelled it. And it's in the mid 11s on the AFR, so I'm gonna pull over and check the belt, see if there's any like belt material or anything. If there is, I'm just gonna have to stop, and this lane ends. Oops. I'm just gonna have to tell him to fix it again, or just put the twin turbo kit on it like he ordered. So, or single turbo. I can't remember what he ordered. So, let's pull over and check this stuff out. The beautiful thing about banks not being open on Sundays is you can just pull in their parking lot wherever you want. Except that this one gets a church rented out to it for, I don't know where the hell they hold church at, but I'm gonna pull in one of their bays here. Let's see if we can get a withdrawal on some horsepower. About right here. It sounds so good. Let's go under the hood real quick and check and see if we got any belt slip. If it's windy, sorry guys. It's been stupid lately. Oh, I gotta pop the hood though. It's been like just windy. Like it's gross. Ugh. That's why I pulled under this thing right here. Maybe the window is knocked down a little bit on the video. There we go. Okay. He's got a black belt on there now. Last time it was a green belt. I don't see anything. That's where the belt broke at. And this thing is tight too. So, but yeah, he painted the compressor housing and all that stuff to match the car. He got the rocker covers painted and stuff. I mean, this thing's pretty slick now. So, all right. Well, let me look at the log and see what kind of RPM we hit. I don't think I even went above 5. So. Let's have a gander at that. All right, let's see here. Oh, I guess it hit 6,700. This thing pulls though like crazy, so it loves RPM. I mean, I've had this thing up to 7 grand before, so it. Oh yeah, oh, I guess it did hit 7 grand. Is that 20 degrees of timing? 22 on 10 pounds. Kind of jumped up right there. It's not bad, I guess. I mean, it runs really hard. Let me, let's see. 54 pounds a minute right there. 55, 6, 7, 6. See, that MAF reading is kind of, I wonder if it's getting skewed. Yeah, see it bounce? You see the MAF right here bouncing around? Like, watch that again. Watch. Yeah, let me back up a little bit and we'll just hit the log again. See it bouncing? That could be some of the issue too. It's getting turbulence or something, so. Shit. Sorry I don't have like a graph set up, little squiggly the lines and stuff. I never set it up on this one. All right. IPC wheel error torque. Oh, we got something going on here. Let me mess around with this thing and then see if we can get it a little bit better. All right, I found a couple of tables. I'll be honest with you, I'm not like, you know, an expert at 3 valves. So I found an IPC torque monitoring. And it looked like it was trying to pull torque. And I think that's what that blip was. So, and I even felt it during a pull. And I was like, something ain't right. But it didn't seem like it was hurting anything. But it's like a torque error thing. Reading online, it said to just disable the IPC ROM switch and then ROM enable. So I'm going to disable them and see what it does. And then let's go from there. And let's go make another pull and see what it does. Well, so far it seems to be more of a stable idle. That's kind of strange. I haven't experienced a cammed Coyote yet. I've only done bolt-on stuff. So I've read the Coyote I have the Coyote cookbook and I have the Coyote book too from tuning school. And kind of the same concept. They haven't really changed a lot. You know, there's a lot of torque-based stuff. The Lamborghini. It's orange. I figured I'd shut up for that one. Anyway, kind of the same concept, but again, I haven't messed with a Cam Coyote, so I'm kind of interested in doing one of those. But 4 guys are so stuck on like SCT stuff is just unreal. And like the information out there is not as abundant as a Chevrolet thing, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm like, dude, I mean, why? I don't get it. Just kind of dumb to me, you know. It's like they don't want to trust an HP Tuners thing. They're like, oh, do I need that SCT thing? No, you don't. You don't need any of that shit. See, HP Tuners. HP Tuners can do a lot more than SCT can, especially for off-road use only stuff. If you get my drift. I've tuned a bunch of, you know, bolt-on Coyotes and stuff remotely, and you know, just all motor, you know, just regular stock ones and stuff, and I've had really good success with them, but I haven't done a cammed one. So this is my first cam 3 valve that I've done, and just so happened to be supercharged too. So let's get on the Mexican highway here and let's see what you do. It seems to be a lot smoother though, like with that stuff turned off. So, Trying to go straight here. All right, here we go. missed third. Let's see if it did an error that time. It felt a lot smoother. It had a lot more balls to it too, so I think I pulled it about 7 on that one. Let me look real quick while I'm kind of driving here. Hell yeah, that fixed it. Yeah. No load error whatsoever. So it just pulled. Like, straight up just pulled. Yeah, like no wide open throttle air load issue or nothing. So, dude, this thing pulls. All right, let me I gotta check the air fuel ratio again. I was kind of watching the boost and trying to watch. I don't even know how fast I was going. I mean, it says 0, so I was going 0. We're on a virtual reality dyno. The graphics are insane, aren't they? Let me get back on the highway going this way and I'll hit it, and then we'll see what the AFR is. We'll do a little first gear pull with this. This thing is insane in first. All right, oh man, here we go. God, this thing's, oh God. This thing just pulls, man. God. I believe it's spun the slicks too, and it's never done that, so. AFR is right in the middle 11s. I'm gonna call that a win. God, this thing just moves, man. It gives you that dizzy feeling. God. Man, for a 3-valve, I am so impressed with this thing. I mean, it is fast. For a 3-valve, this thing is fast. Speaking of 3 valves, there's one pulling up behind me right now. It's funny. Little does he know. Yeah, it's a stock. This is bone stock with a paint job and slicks. I'm telling you, dude, this thing moves so fast. This thing's fast. Oh yeah, it fixed it though. Like, it's gone. It's got a gobs more power. Gobs more. So let me, I'm gonna pull over up here. I'll show you the data log, see what it did, and then should have 0 error. All right, we'll just do this in real time. Let's press play. That was first. There's second. Just trying to gain traction. Yes, the mile an hour does not work because it is a 5-speed swapped automatic car. But you can tell it puts out some power, like gobs of power. Before, I was getting this IPC wheel torque error, and that's what it was making it just kind of fluctuate a little bit. But this thing is solid now. It's gone. Solid. So at 10 pounds of boost, we're at like 22 degrees of timing, 23. Again, it's on the 85, so it should be okay. So at full song, it's at 24, so not bad. We're cooking with grease. So yeah, you can see the how much we got here. And this torque error, or this engine load sensor is wrong. I need to rescale that, but this is wide open throttle, so the histogram's wrong, but it's just, this is correct, so don't worry about that. But yeah, this thing just absolutely moves. Just runs hard. Oh yeah. I think we call this a win. I'm gonna go drive it around for a little bit. Just make sure it doesn't like try to, you know, do the whoop 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 thing or anything like that. But it seemed like it drove 30% better. So not 100%. It was pretty much dialed in. But I never got to experience no belt slip, and it don't belt slip now, so it puts a lot more power. So, and then I guess it was just triggering that IPC wheel torque error table. So just zero those out. I can show you what I zeroed out. So we got to go to engine, torque model, go to monitoring, disable these right here. I maxed this one out just in case. And then on torque management, under general, I just turned off the torque conversion. I just disabled that one right there. So I left this one enabled. I have no clue what it does, but the rest of these I zeroed out, you know, for like the requester and like the maxed out the tip in. I mean, it just has, you know, absolutely, you know, zero torque management at bottom throttle. Like we don't need that kind of negativity in our life. So again, I'm just gonna double check everything. It is not getting any spark knock or anything like that. Like it's perfect. So I mean, it was trying to add spark right there. Like it was trying to add 0.3 on the spark, so I can probably honestly go up. That's the cool thing about these Ford PCMs. So I guess they started it with these, I think this is called a Spanish oak, but I know that they have a bunch of different weird names and stuff for them. So the Coyote ones, like Gen 1, 2 are called the Copperhead. I believe the Gen 3 is called the Copperhead as well. The EcoBoost is based around the Copperhead PCM. It's a lot of the same tables and stuff, and does a lot of the same things. So these PCMs are pretty smart about if it needs more power and it thinks it can use more timing, it's going to add it. I only have it adding 3 maximum. I don't want it to like overshoot it. I don't believe it. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to see where it's at. Oh, go back. But it'll add or subtract whatever it needs, and you can kind of base everything off of that. Let's see, I think it's under knock and then retard. Let's see, max advance rate, 3, yeah. And you can adjust it by load and all that stuff, and then you can do the max retard at just whatever you want. I have them both at 3, so I'd say it's pretty much dialed in. I would really want to put, like, this car is kind of nuts. Like, I would really need this thing on a dyno and then kind of just mess with the timing tables after that and just see what it likes. Right now, I'm pretty comfortable where it's at right now. It's like, it ain't gonna blow up. This guy can go beat the crap out of it if he wants to. It should be totally fine. This is the baddest 3 valve that I know, man. This thing's mean. Mean. Still walk around with it. I know it's God, it's too windy. It's windy. Yeah, it's just windy. Well, I'm gonna do a walk around with it. It's just too windy. You guys are gonna just skip over it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I would. I mean, this sucks. The audio sucks. So let me go drive it around a little bit more. Let me see what else I can find with it. I don't think I'm gonna find a lot more with it, and we'll do a final thought on it. All right, so I've been driving around for about 30 minutes. I haven't recorded anything, but I'm pretty sure it's done. It runs good. It drives really good. I had to add a little bit more fuel to idle because it was at like a 15 and it just doesn't like it. So I put it's at about a 13.5, 14.0. Perfect. So that's gonna conclude this one. It's way too windy to do a walk around, guys. Like it really is. It's windy. So you'll see a picture on the link. You know, you'll see it. Ain't no big deal. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Do all that YouTuber stuff. Like and comment, subscribe, all that stuff, you know. Ooh, I gotta get used to this clutch. Catch you guys in the next one.